Hey everyone, Jerod M here. I'm going to do another reaction comparison video. As I saw Budakhel doing the song that I did last, and I compared it with Mariah Carey's version of it, I wanted to do more, so I looked them up. I looked up Budakhel. I looked up with Kat and seen if they did anything else. But I did find this one here, and they actually did Heaven by Bryan Adams. And so naturally that sparks another thing. I know the song, I've heard it before. I want to do another comparison. So I've got Bryan Adams' video here. I've got Budakhel up here. I'm going to start with Bryan Adams, and then I'll finish off with Budakhel. So again, it's not a comparison to see who does it better. It's a matter of how does Budakhel interpret and perform or produce their version of this in comparison to how Bryan Adams did. You know, it's his song. It's a song that he made famous. So, yeah. So with that being said, let me go ahead and hit play on this. It's going to be Bryan Adams first, followed by Budakhel. Let's do this here. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, thinking about our younger years, there was only you and me. We were young and wild and free.
It's a classic.
Now nothing can take you away from me. We've been down that road before, but that's over now. You keep me coming back for more. Baby, you're all that I want when you're lying here in my arms.
This hits you in the feels, man.
Find it hard to believe we're in heaven. And love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. Isn't too hard to see we're in heaven.
Man. Great hook. It's a great hook.
Oh, once in your life you find someone who will turn your world around, bring you up when you're feeling down. Yeah, nothing could change what you mean to me. Oh, there's lots that I
So good.
just hold me now, 'cause our love will light the way. And baby, you're all that I want when you're lying here in my arms. I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven.
He's got such a natural rasp.
Love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven. I've been waiting for so long for something to arrive, for love to come along. Now our dreams are coming true, through the good times and the bad. Yeah,
Man.
I'll be standing there by you.
So I'm actually looking forward to, I can see how they could cover this. I'm kind of picturing some of their voice qualities as I hear Bryan sing.
And baby, you're all that I want when you're lying here in my arms. I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. And love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. Isn't too hard to see we're in heaven. Heaven.
Man. Oh, was this from a movie? Looks like a live concert. It's just such a classic song, you know, quintessential song from that era. There were so many, obviously, good songs in that era, but there's just something about it. It captured the time, it captured the heart, it captured the intention of, and Bryan, his songwriting is very good. It actually, it fits with today's. We need more songs written like that nowadays. We don't see very many of them anymore. So we do, but it's rare. All right, so Budakhel. So I think with regard to style, as I'm listening to Bryan's version, which I've heard before, I'm picturing that Budakhel is going to have a very similar quality to his voice that Bryan does, as far as some of the rasp and maybe even some of the soul that's in it. Obviously, Daryl and Michael, they're gonna nail it too. It's gonna be very smooth, and I'm interested to see what they do. Obviously, Bryan didn't have a lot of runs. I'm gonna see what they add for their own flavor, and I think it'll be cool to see how they choose to modernize it a little bit or to bring it into their style. So that being said, let me go ahead and start this here. Already smooth. Come on, Michael.
Oh, thinking about all the younger years. There was only you and me.
Okay, that's a different style.
Young and wild and free. Now, nothing can take you away from me.
He's smoother than I thought.
Been down that road,
I mean, I know he's smooth.
but that's over now. You keep me coming back for more.
Whoa.
Baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying here in my arms, I find it hard to believe we're in heaven. Love is all that I
Ooh, harmony. Okay.
and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see.
Oops, sorry. Bumped the thing.
Oh, once in your life you'll find someone, who will turn you
I mean, it's just
around,
very good.
bring you up when you're feeling down.
Come on, Daryl.
And nothing can change what you mean to me. There's a lot that I could say, so just hold me now, and our love will light the way.
That harmony.
Baby, you're all that I want. When you're lying here in my arms, I'm finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. Oh, love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven. I've been waiting for so long for something to rise, for love to come along. Oh, yeah. Now our dreams are coming true. Through the good times and the bad, I'll be standing there by you.
Woo. Come on.
Baby,
Okay.
and I found it there in
Nice. That was a smooth change.
Isn't too hard to see. We're in heaven. We're in heaven. Heaven. Oh, finding it hard to believe we're in heaven. Girl, you're all that I want. You're all that I need. You're everything to me. It isn't too hard to see we're in heaven.
Wow. It's not over yet. They're in Japan now. They're in Tokyo. Now, you know what? Hats off to them too, because they're out there. I mean, you can tell they're not out there doing a planned video shoot. Take some guts, man. Not many people are brave enough to go out where there's a bunch of people walking around and sing, let alone put on a video, right? To make one. That is probably the most ambitious reimagining. Hearing it side by side like that, it's very ambitious compared to what they've done with "Thank God I Found You," with "One Sweet Day." They kept it pretty close in those ones to the original, with a few twists and turns here to kind of make it their own. This one they totally reimagined it. You hear it next to Bryan Adams, and obviously there's three of them. They added so much flavor and soul to it. You're gonna have a lot of, here in America, you're gonna have a lot of American fans who are fans of that song as in its original form, who probably won't like what they did with it. But me, I'm not one of those people. I really loved it. I thought it was really good. I really loved the harmonies. I really liked the way they did the key change there, and they just kind of slid into it. You didn't know it was coming. Like they always throw in a key change, but you didn't know this one was gonna. It just kind of just rose up into it so softly. It was so natural, and then they all managed to maintain a level of smoothness, but also the raspiness that I was talking about, where they kind of let all of their voice. They had a little more air in them, but there was so much soul to what they were doing as far as delivering that sound. And I don't know. I don't know that I could pick a favorite vocal out of the group. Usually I can say, well, look, they're all good, but so-and-so really nailed it. They were all bringing it, and their harmonies were tight and on point. There's a couple sections where Michael really surprised me. I mean, I just heard some really pretty sounds and little runs here that, you know, he does, but he just kind of did it in such a tasteful way. And boy, just kind of some of those downward runs, like. And of course, Daryl. We know Daryl. We know what he does, man. Daryl just brings it. To me, this is art. This is right here was an artistic cover, and it makes it their own in a way that many songs don't typically do when you're trying to do it. So I think the last time I heard something like this, where it was that not different but unique, was Morissette with Rise Up, when she redid it there in her acapella thing with, was it Third Avenue? Is that what the name of it is? Yes. And the way that she did that song, and the way they did that with that acapella twist, was so interesting and so cool and artistic. And this right here is right along in that realm. So hats off to you guys. Budakhel, you guys did amazing. Daryl, Bagoy, Michael, keep up the good work, guys. I'm a big fan here, all the way in Texas. I look forward to your next video. I look forward to finding more. So let me know in the comment section if you have any others. Until then, y'all have a great day.